How to install Interbuild's Acacia Shiplap wallboards. Interbuild's Shiplap wallboards will transform plain painted walls into eye-catching feature walls with personality. The Shiplap package. There are 5 boards in each package. The boards are 6 inches by 48 inches by 3/8 of an inch. Calculate how many packages you will need. For the wall to be covered in shiplap, measure the floor to ceiling height in inches and edge to edge wall width in inches. Multiply the height times the width numbers and divide by 144 to come up with the square footage of the wall. Add an additional 10% to this number as a contingency. Choose your finish. There are 5 different Interbuild hard wax wood oil stain finishes to choose from. If you want to apply your own stain or paint wash to the shiplap wallboards, select the organic natural white finish. This is the lightest finish. Once installed, this finish can be stained over or painted over to achieve the specific look you want, easier than the other darker finishes. Dining area feature wall installation. For this dining area feature wall installation, the espresso finish was selected by the homeowners. Make sure that you open up the packages, including the shrink wrapping, and let the shiplap wallboards acclimatize to the relative humidity of the home for 48 hours prior to the installation. Installation steps. With a stud finder, locate the wall studs behind the drywall and mark them with a pencil mark from floor to ceiling. If there are electrical outlets or light switches on the wall, please locate and turn off the breaker switch for them. Once this is done, remove the face plates of the electrical outlets or light switches and set them aside for later reinstallation. Pick a lower corner of the wall as a starting point. For this installation, we selected the lower right corner of the wall. For the first board, leave 1/8 inch expansion gap between the end of the board and the wall. Level the board and nail in place as shown. The best installation tool is a brad nailer. Use either a battery-powered or compressed air-powered brad nailer to install the boards. Use 1.5 inch 18 gauge brad nails. Proceed to install the first row of boards, making sure to use the level as you go. Once you get to the other side of the wall, cut the board with a chop saw, circular saw, or hand saw, making sure you leave 1/8 inch expansion gap between the end of the board and the wall. Install the next course of boards in the opposite direction than the first row. This will stagger the joints to achieve the preferred random installation effect. If there is an electrical outlet, mark the cutout section of the board so that the outlet is exposed for the later installation of the faceplate. Use a drill and jigsaw. Cut the section out of the board, install the board. Do the same for any other electrical outlets. Continue installing the boards in the same fashion, cutting out sections of the boards for the electrical outlets or switches as required. You will need a step stool or step ladder to enable you to install the wall boards as you get higher up the wall. When you are close to the ceiling, the gap between the highest installed board and the ceiling will be less than 6 inch width of the board. Measure and cut the last row of boards to the correct width and fit to complete the installation. The next step is to install trim molding around the perimeter of the wall to cover up the expansion gap. One option is to cut a 1/2 inch profile from the edge to the excess wall boards that you have. Another option is to go to the home center to buy a trim piece that fits. You will have to stain these unfinished trim profiles to match the finish you selected, in this case espresso. The matching espresso hard wax wood oil stain and other stains in the line, including the clear finish, are available from Interbuild. For a 100 square foot wall, the estimated installation time at a leisurely do-it-yourself pace is approximately 4 hours or 25 square feet per hour. How to install Interbuild's Acacia Live Edge floating shelves. This is a dining area shiplap feature wall installation of 3 36 inch Acacia Live Edge floating shelves, espresso finish. Determine where on the wall you want the shelves to be installed. Install the steel brackets with 1.5 inch wood screws, which are not included with the shelf package, making sure that they are installed into the wall studs. Slide the shelf onto the steel bracket arms and install the supplied wood screws into the pre-drilled holes on the underside of the shelf, which locks the shelf in place onto the steel bracket.